All right, we're back here on SportsLine. I'm going to switch some gears and talk some Stanley Cup playoff hockey now. The Predators losing a pair of games out in San Jose over the weekend. Friday night, really, the Preds played well for 2 periods. They looked like the team that was in playoff shape while maybe the Sharks were a little bit rusty. But then in the third period, it switched. The Sharks looked rested. The Preds looked tired coming off of that 7-game series. San Jose ends up with 5 goals in the third period. 2 of those, of course, empty netters, made it look worse than it was. But able to pull out a game that they trailed 1-0 after 2 periods. Then in Game 2, I think the Preds were the better team pretty much throughout. The Sharks started well, but the Preds really answered it. I think they controlled the second period. I think they were the better team much of the way through the third period. But the Sharks get a power play goal. They get a bounce late in the game. Joe Pavelski pounds it in with 2:40 to go. They take a 2-1 lead, and at that point, you're in deep trouble. You get the empty net goal, and it ends up 3-2. Preds down 2-0 despite, I don't know, 60%, 70% of the play in the series being controlled by the Preds, especially in 5-on-5 hockey. The Preds are still confident because of the way they've played, but they understand you can't take penalties against the Sharks. You got to be better on the penalty kill. You got to be better on the power play, where they're now 2 of 27, I think, in the playoffs to this point. So you got to be better, because at the end of the day, it's no longer about the process in the playoffs. You talk about the process all season long, because you do the right process, eventually you're going to win out more times than not. You're going to be fine. In the playoffs, it's about winning. And so the Preds may have had the right process through the first couple of games, but they didn't win. And they understand that. They've got to be better, starting with Game 3 tomorrow night in Smashville. 8 o'clock puck drop. Roman Josi, the defenseman, one of those guys that knows he needs to be better himself. Well, Roman, just what's the mood like coming back? Obviously not where you want to be right now.
Yeah, I mean, we'd rather be up to nothing, but yeah, it is what it is, and the mood is good. We're a confident group, and yeah, we just got to win games at home.
Last week, or 10 days ago, the message was we're up 2-0, but nothing's done yet. Is it kind of the same, just on the different side now?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you saw it last year, so we're up to nothing, and yeah, I mean, it's not over till some team wins 4 games, so we're definitely still in it, and we're confident that we can turn the series around.
What do you take from these first 2 games? Because it seemed like for large stretches you were probably the better team.
Yeah, I thought especially the second game we played pretty well. We had a lot of chances, and I thought we had more chances than them. And yeah, I mean, they're probably dangerous, so we got to stay out of the box. And yeah, I think we'll be fine.
Pretty special to get back in your arena tomorrow night. How fun Smashville going to be, you think?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun. I know the fans are going to be loud. They were awesome in round 2, and I think they're going to be even louder tomorrow.
Roman, what do you take away from the first 2 games out there as far as how they turned out and how you guys played?
Well, like I said, I thought the first game we could have done a lot of things better. We could have attacked the game a little more, but second game I thought we did a better job. But yeah, there's still things we can do better, and yeah, I mean, their PP is really strong, so we got to stay out of the box and stay disciplined.
I mean, you guys talk much about the third period. Are they doing anything differently in the third period? Because that's when they're getting the bulk of their scores.
No, I mean, we gotta play the 60 minutes the same way. But I think first game they just capitalized on a couple of our mistakes, and yeah, I mean, second game I thought we played a pretty good third period. We had a lot of zone time, a lot of chances, and got the equalizer. And yeah, I mean, they scored with 3 minutes left, but I thought we actually played a pretty good third period.
Another guy that's got to be better, Ryan Johansson, in the Predators' top line, because the Sharks' best players have taken advantage of every opportunity they've had. They haven't had a lot of space, but when they've had the moments, they've seized the day and made a play. The Preds haven't. Ryan Johansson understands his line also has to be better. Ryan, what's the mood? You guys come back home, but obviously not where you want to be in the series.
There's no point of being down or, upset with the results we got. Obviously, it's not what we drew up, but it's the way it is now. And as you can see, we got a bunch of fans outside chanting "Go Preds, go" right now. So that brings the kind of juice back to you, and knowing that you're back home and you can use that as as a boost and some energy, and hopefully take care of business at home.
the message against Anaheim was we're up 2-0, but the series isn't done yet. Now is the message kind of the same the other way, and how much do you draw upon your previous experience to know that?
Yeah, well, Anaheim knew it was a best of 7, and they weren't out of the series, and we know the same thing. I liked our game last game in San Jose, and if we polish up a few things and just try and play a more complete game, well, I have no doubt we'll be successful. So it's all about getting some rest tonight. Hang out with my dog, lay on the couch a little bit, and refocus, re-energize, and then get back on the ice.
You guys have done a pretty good job against their top line, but they've come through at big moments. Is there a little pressure on your line to pick up the production a bit here?
Yeah, of course. Anytime this point of the year and in playoffs, you need your big guys stepping up, and that's what they've done the first 2 games. They've made a couple of huge plays for their club where they were able to get leads on us and win hockey games. So definitely look at myself and my line and guys I'm out on the ice with to be big producers. So definitely really important.